Ark Taming series video, and today we are focusing on a um, a creature from the Animals of Atlas mod. And I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I don't even think that this creature is really worth taming. But I am going to tame one for y'all anyway. The first thing you got to do is obviously clear the area, right? And because this is a passive tame, what we're fixing to do. And so there's a 180 Timberwolf over here that we're going to tame. Perhaps. This is one of the worst tames as far as trying to tame it that I've ever had in this game. They are very temperamental and they are very difficult to tame. They like raw beef and raw mutton, okay, as their favorite foods. The raw beef you get from killing the cows in the game, or the BOS's, Boss, and the Oryx, I think, also dropped them. But anyway, we're going to put the raw mutton in the last slot. We also have a sanguine elixir out. And in order to tame these things, you have to have a... In order to tame these things, you have to have a torch out. And so we'll try to get it tamed up. Typically, I like to try to tame them. I mean, we can pick them up and put them into a trap if we wanted to, or just kill everything in the area, like we have done here. Take out your torch, and you should be able to approach them. I say should, because it doesn't always work that way. As you can see, it did not work that way. And I don't know why it does this. But you're supposed to be able to take out a torch and they won't attack you. That's supposed to be the mechanic. And it does work sometimes. Yeah, it just doesn't work. I've tamed one of these. I was hoping it would be nice and easy this time, but no. Now the mechanic is supposed to be, if a player is holding the torch or near a campfire, then they will not be aggressive. As you can see, he is definitely aggressive. And I am definitely holding a torch. Sucks because there's not a single video on YouTube about this either. So if we could figure it out, that would be what they would call good. Alright, let's try putting it on a saddle of somebody else. Let's see here. Are we able to put this on its saddle? just like that, we killed it, even though we were trying not to kill it. Alright. Alright, let's see where there's another one. Let's say 40, 82. It's pretty far from me. 51, 49 is not that far. 51, 49. That's just up the road. It's like right over here somewhere. Maybe it's only at nighttime that it works. That would make sense, wouldn't it? No, see, I've done this before. That's the thing. I have tamed one. I have one.
I know. I'm just saying, like, since then they decided that.
No. What I'm saying is when I tamed them, they were acting like this too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got you.
Define cleaner.
Like to clean surfaces and stuff.
Welcome back, Alice. There he is. Let's see if he attacks me. I think it's a nighttime thing, perhaps. Alright, so here we go. We have a different one. I have the torch on my saddle now. And I am able to go up and feed him. So I don't know if this is a nighttime thing or if it's because it's on the saddle. We're going to try to stay close to him with my binturong. So I would suggest putting your torch on a saddle of your creature and perhaps attempting this only at nighttime. I don't think they can be tamed during the day. I think that might be the difference, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to wait a day and try it again tomorrow during the day with my bat. But right now, he is calm. And as you could see earlier, when I was holding the torch, he was definitely, that one over there was definitely not calm. But I can jump right off and feed it. No problem. He doesn't mind me doing it either. In fact, he has told me several times in my ear that he really loves lamb. I heard him say it. You guys probably didn't because my microphone's pretty trashy. That's an Albertosaurus. I don't know if he's a friend or not. I don't know any friends named Alberto. So we're going to be careful here. Honey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just in the shop.
Okay.
Am I making too much noise?
No, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's fine. Nobody watches my videos anyway.
Just explain to them that your wife is a workaholic and a trash dog one.
Yes, both are true.
She has to make
She forgot to put the word hot in front of both of those nouns.
That's the third person who said that.
Oh, yeah?
But I said you and Nancy.
I was the first one to say you were hot today.
But now you'd like to set it on recorded archive.
So that was a little bit scary that he ran away like that. Albert looks a little mad. He is mad. Alright, Albert, look. Hey, you could have been cool, dude. Now you're just going to be making the sanguine elixir with me. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried. It should be fine, though. So, again, guys, these are the Timberwolf from the Animals of Atlas mod. I don't believe they take a saddle. I think they're very similar to the direwolf. In fact, I don't even think they're as good as the direwolves. And that's why I was saying earlier, that's a true dog. That's not what I was saying earlier. No, that's not what we were saying earlier. No. And that's why I was saying earlier that I didn't think the Timberwolves were really worth it, because although the taming mechanic for this is very interesting, and that you have to have a, you know, one of those torches out, I felt like the direwolves were better because all you had to do was knock them out. Now, the direwolves do not do this, though. You cannot make the direwolves lay down like that. And that's pretty damn cool, right? And then you can just hold E on it and tell it to stand up, right? I guess it does take a saddle, guys. Let's see. I guess it... Oh, no, I don't see a saddle for it, though. I don't think it takes a saddle. And if that's the case, that means that you can't mount them. Like, it does not show that it's rideable at all. But let's, I'll tell you guys a little bit about this creature from Animals of Atlas. Once I get out of the dangerous area that is the wild. Okay? So let's go ahead and get back to the base, and then we can talk a little bit about the Timberwolf and what it does, etc. So the Timberwolf is quite different to its Ark cousin, which is the direwolf. And it does pretty much everything you'd expect a wolf to do, so it was hard to really find much to do with it. Therefore, the Timberwolf has shrunk down to more of a normal size, although it's still big. And it retains its pack and gang mechanics, but with lower overall stats than the direwolf, which doesn't make much sense to me. It's a mod. It should be better. It is unrideable, but you can still make the pack leader howl and buff the pack via the radio menu. You can also make your Timberwolves lay down and look adorable, as well as receiving a health regen buff, which is sort of kind of the same as the Calicotherium or Hyena buff when you make them sit. And as much as... let me see here. The Timberwolves are passive tames, which I just showed you. And I think you can only tame them at night. And I'm going to tell you, the wiki here does not say anything about taming them at night. So I think that's something we may have learned throughout this video. Now, some of the buffs that it gets a gang bonus of up to a +4 when you have more than one around. Or rather, up to 4. You know what I'm saying? If you have 4 of these bad boys or girls, then yeah. They will do 0.025 damage and 0.015 resistance per member. The pack member buff gives 25% damage increase and 15% resistance. And the pack leader buff gives a 50% damage increase and 25% resistance. Again, you cannot ride them, though. So in order to give these buffs, you actually have to get off of whatever creature you might be riding, come up to it, and access the menu here. And I don't actually see where you do the buff. Is it during... Yeah, I don't even see it, so it must just be automatic. It said earlier that it's in the radio menu, the howl, the pack leader howl, but I'm not seeing that. Let's see here. Its preferred food is raw beef, which I mentioned earlier. Raw mutton will work as well as raw prime and raw meat. And it spawns in the redwoods, essentially, and in the forest on extinction. I am not seeing a howl here at all. So I am calling possible BS on that. Unless I'm just not seeing it. But I don't think I'm not seeing it. There is 100% not a howl in its radio menu. Absolutely not. It has to lay down. So as cool as making your little your dog lay down or your wolf lay down, that is neat. I would not say that this is a worthy or viable candidate for your army of creatures. I think the dire wolf is going to be better just because you can ride it. I don't understand why a modded creature would be worse than its vanilla counterpart. But hey, that's what it is. But yeah, that's the Timberwolf from the Animals of Atlas mod on Ark Survival Evolved. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you'd like to see more like this one, you can, of course, subscribe to the channel. And I hope you guys have an awesome night or day wherever you are and have an awesome time. That doesn't make any sense. We'll say that again. Awkward. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you can definitely like the video. If you want to see more like this one, subscribe to the channel. And I will catch you down the road. Thanks for watching.